Hello and welcome back once again, fellow vinyl aficionados. This is Racers Vinyl Fast 5, episode 15. Hey again, everybody. Thanks very much for tuning back into the Vinyl Fast 5. For those, this is maybe their first time. What I do is I take 5 albums and I find something that ties them all together. It's up to you, if you choose to play along in the comments and see if you can figure it out, what it is that ties these 5 together. Or what it is that ties these 5 together that came from my mind. Because there could be a couple of answers, and I'm going to give you the answers at the end. I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. But as well, thank you very much to David Pattison. I believe I am pronouncing that correctly, Dave. Dave's been a long-time viewer of the Vinyl Fast 5, and he helped me out by picking my bin number and then my album number. And again, for those tuning in for the first time, what I need also in the comments, besides your guess. Did I say I'm going to have a spoiler alert and give you the answer at the end? I'm going to do that too, but if you don't want to and you want to play along, you can put your answer in the comments. Okay, so David's been playing along from the start. Anyway, he gave me my bin number, my album number this time, which is, give me a number between 1 and 48, and then give me a second number between 1 and 30. The first number represents the bin, the second number represents the album number within that bin. I take that one and I try and make a fast 5. Other than that, I try and come up with them myself. So, good Lord, what am I at already? Oh, I'm at 138. That's not too bad. Sorry for the close-up, eh? But you got to see my cool toque. Shout out to my wife for my Christmas present. I got my toque jersey. Not jersey. Bunny hug. Yeah, got the lightning bolts on. Let's see, spin. You get that back there. I got my toque on. One of my favorite Canadian bands. Todd Dammit Kearns. Corey Churko, Brent Fitz, and Shane Gallus, the 4 lads that make up Toque. Check them out if you ever get a chance to. Where was I? I don't know. So let's just get into it. Oh, yeah, I know where I was. David. Good Lord. David picked 2112. I see what you did there, Dave. Little Rush reference. Either that or you thought the answer to the last one was 2112. I'm going with that was the numbers that you picked. So, the album that was in bin 21 and was album number 12 was Inks. In Excess and Listen Like Thieves. Back to one of their first. Is that their first or their second? I don't know. It's in their first 3 anyway. One of my favorites. Had a chance to see them. I believe it was they that opened up the arena in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Brand new Sask place. It was either them or Aerosmith. I can't remember, but I saw them both. So either way, I went to the first one there. Might have been In Excess. And it was a reggae band that opened for them. Third World? That doesn't sound right. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, here it is. So it could be something on the front cover. It could be something on the back cover. It could be the title of the album. It could be a song on the album. Anyway, there's album number 1, In Excess, Listen Like Thieves. Album number 2 is one that I just actually picked up yesterday. I think I got it yesterday. And it's my first Nick Drake and the Bad Seeds. And it is Skeleton Tree. And I listened to it last night, and I'm going to have to listen to it again, because I am undecided so far. But this is album number 2, so there you go. Nick Drake and the Bad Seeds, Skeleton Tree. There's the front, for what it's worth. There's the back. And that is album number 2 in the Fast 5 today. Album number 3, as I shuffle things around a little bit, is, and you'll have seen this band if you watched my AC/DC Vinyl Tag 2024. Hopefully you did. Hopefully. Up next is Airborne and their album Breaking Out of Hell. There's an interesting cover. Hey, that'll give you some nightmares if you want it to. But anyway, Airborne, great band. Yeah, they sound a lot like AC/DC. Yeah, they do. But you know what? So what? If I could sound like AC/DC and be in a band, so would I. So there you go. All right. Anyway, Airborne, Breaking Out of Hell. The front and the back. And I always say, it's not the gatefold, but like to show the gatefold. But one day it's going to be a gatefold, and you're going to go, yeah, but you showed us all the gatefold, so it's probably the gatefold. But oh my God, look at that, eh? Look at that, eh? Geez, Canadian. Oh, that's what happens when you put a toque on. Up next, Mr. Jimmy Barnes. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with that will be watching this, but good stuff. In the band Cold Chisel as well. Did a great duet, we'll call it, him and In Excess on the Lost Boys soundtrack. Very good soundtrack. Actually, really, really good soundtrack. I got to go and listen to that. Remind me to listen to that. Anyway, Jimmy Barnes, and this is... Has this got an album title? I don't remember. I don't think so. Nope. Yep. Good stuff, Joe. It's from Geffen Records. No kidding. Anyway, it's got Working Class Man, which was in Gung Ho, the Michael Keaton movie. Right? Remember that one? That was a good movie. And last but not least, album number 5, Flash and the Pan. Hey, St. Peter, good stuff. Love the album cover. That's a good day or a bad day at the beach. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? Is that a good day or a bad day? There's the front. There's the back. Flash in the pan. Here is, as I reach over and grab a couple of things in my hand, here is, again, the front of Jimmy Barnes, sideways. And then there is the back of Jimmy Barnes. Airborne. There is the front of Airborne. There is the back of Airborne. And just because, extreme close-up of the gatefold of Airborne. What was next? Oh, yeah, this one. Right. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. There you go. And it is Skeleton Tree. There's the front. There's the back. There's the shine from the light that I try and not have in the picture. And the one that started it all Alpha. The one that started it all off. Bin 21, Album 12, In Excess, Listen Like Thieves. So there you go. There's your Fast 5 for the day. See if you can figure out what ties them all together. I'm going to tell you in a second. We're going to have a spoiler alert. So stay tuned if you want to know the answer. If you're leaving now, thanks very much. Look forward to your answers in the comments. And leave me your bin number and your album number. Again, between 1 and 48, because I got 48 bins filled with records, and there should be at least 30 in each one. So, between 1 and 48 and 1 and 30. All right? There you go. Okay, coming up, spoiler alert. Okay, spoiler alert. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. I really do. I really, really do. And it's kind of cool that the Fast 5 thing has taken off a little bit now. I've got some more subscribers. There's some more people watching. There's some more people playing along. It's awesome. Thanks, dudes and dudettes. All right, so this is what started it off. It was 2112, 21 bin, album 12. There was going to be a couple of different options that I was going for because I was going to do Thieves, because there's enough stuff to do 5 where Thieves would have tied it all together. There's Trooper, Listen Like Thieves anyway. There's a bunch of stuff. But you've probably guessed by now, Australia. Yeah. The Land Down Under. And there was lots of options for the Land Down Under for Australia as well. I just happened to pick some cool ones that I thought were good anyway. And all of these all come out of my collection as well. So that's a part of it. That's a big part of this whole YouTube thing for me, is just to get into my collection a little bit more, have a little bit of fun. But anyway, so obviously Australia, In Excess. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, also Australia. This time it's all pretty straightforward. Other times I have to explain to you that it was this song or this part of the album or clouds on the cover. But anyway, Airborne, Australia. But one more time. Really, like, come on, one more time. Yikes. There you go. Airborne. And Jimmy Barnes. I was going to actually pull the Cold Chisel album because I got a couple of theirs and they're really good, but I really like this album. Jimmy Barnes, good stuff. And again, remind me to go and listen to the Lost Boys soundtrack. And of course, Flash in the Pan with George Young, older brother of Angus and Malcolm of AC/DC. Yeah, all out of Australia, all out of the Land Down Under. So there you go. That is the answer to today's Vinyl Fast 5. Thanks so much for playing along. If you're still here and watching this and you didn't hear me say it before, leave me your bin number and your album number and I will come up with one. And again, thanks so much for playing along. I really do appreciate it. It's been fun. I'm having fun. Hopefully you are too. And I don't know if we're necessarily learning anything, but We know what five things are, what one thing ties these five albums together anyway. Good day, mates.